Hi Cancer and welcome. It's me Jamie with Lost Boy and we're going to be doing your reading for the month of August. This is for Cancer anywhere in your birth chart. Cross watchers, you are welcome as well. Flip the roles however you see fit. And everybody please only take the messages that resonate and drop the messages that do not. As always, I do want to say thank you for all the support. Truly does mean the world to me. Allows this channel to grow, but most importantly gets these messages out there to others who need them, so thank you. Alrighty, universe. What does Cancer need to know for the month of August? Okay. We have the Eight of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands sideways. So, the Eight of Wands is definitely about good news coming in. So there is some rapid movement forward, like a positive shift here. And it's all because of something here that you did with this Ace of Wands on the side. So you recently have taken some kind of inspired action here. It's like you yourself, your energy has like intensified. It's given me the energy of like you finally set your energy on something here that you have. It's like you claimed something in a way. Like you were like, no, I'm doing this. Like this is what it's giving me. It's the energy of like you're doing something. Because with this Five of Pentacles and this Seven of Wands, like I feel like you've been encountering a lot of resistance, Cancer. Like a lot of people that have maybe been trying to outcast you, making you feel like you're alone. And it's because of some kind of passion, because wands are passion. It's all about our drive here. It's what you've been focusing on. It's something here that you've been focusing on. And with this Ace of Wands, I feel like it's something that you've been focusing on for you. Like you are doing something for you, not doing something because somebody else wants you to do it, or you're not doing it because you need something. Like you're doing something here for yourself that you want to do. And I feel like you've been encountering some kind of resistance here from people around you. But I feel like that block is over because you're sticking up for yourself. Like you're not paying anybody any mind here, right? Anybody that's trying to talk you out of whatever it is that you're doing, and whatever it is that you're doing, like I don't even feel like you're harming anybody. Like it's just something that brings you joy, and it might be a little different. It might be a little eccentric. It might not be what's expected of you. Because that's what I'm getting. I feel like there's a lot of people here who have some kind of expectations that have been placed on you that don't even make any sense, like forcing you to play some kind of role here that, whatever it is, like it hasn't left you with much time for joy, much energy for joy, much energy or time for yourself. I'm like really sniffly all of a sudden. Like I don't know if you guys are dealing with like some sinus issues right now. Universe, tell me more for Cancer. But there is a new beginning. There is a new beginning because we have the Fool right here, and we have this Page of Cups. And it's sideways. It's like it's wanting to come in, right? And to me, like, it's all about you with that Page of Cups. It's about you honoring your desires, about you honoring yourself, you bringing yourself joy, you bringing yourself love. And somebody here doesn't want you to take some kind of leap of faith. They don't want you to take a risk. They want you... It's like they've been trying to block you It's like somebody's just been like a negative Nancy. In a way. Like, no matter what you do, like, you're never gonna make this person happy. We have discovery at the bottom of the deck, we have grief, and we have wisdom. Some of you guys could have been in grief. I did say I had the sniffles here. Maybe realizing, maybe you've even had a lot of losses in your life with that Five of Pentacles here. Maybe people that you've given your heart to, or that you've opened yourself up to in some kind of way. I mean, it's definitely somebody here that's been very, very close, or people here that have been close to you that you've allowed to get close to you. Like, maybe with this grief, I'm feeling like there's been like some kind of sense of betrayal here, because the moment you started doing something for you, I feel like people really started treating you differently, and that probably put you in a state of grief. Wisdom is all about having the knowledge but knowing how to apply it. So something throughout this process, it's given you some kind of wisdom here of like, you know what, maybe part of this grief now is realizing, you know, that maybe some people never really had your best interest at heart. And you'll have to make the short-term sacrifice here in dealing with the grief process, right? Which deals with forgiving the other person and forgiving oneself as well. For not being more vigilant in noticing some kind of red flags in the past. Or for allowing something to become, or giving someone too much power, or giving people too much power. Like, I really feel like I'm speaking to a Cancer who has maybe been like a people pleaser in the past, right? In this discovery, I feel like that's what you're discovering, is that love that's within you. And that you owe it to yourself to honor your heart, to honor your soul. Facade in the reverse. It's like you're incapable of being something in someone that you're not. And you're done trying to live up to somebody else's expectations. And yeah, it sucks, Cancer. You know, it sucks waking up and realizing that. And it is a little bit of a grief process here, because it's painful when that happens. When you wake up and you realize that some people here never really had your best interests at heart. There is an adventure here, and that's certainly what you guys are going through right now, is some kind of an adventure. Driven by pride. Somebody here is definitely very prideful. You guys could be dealing with the Libra, and then it says younger man in the but that's in the reverse, so it could be somebody here that's older. That's very driven by pride. Could be a Libra. Could just be somebody here that's off balance, because I'm picturing that Justice card. Something here has been an adventure. It's been like a roller coaster. But when you go on an adventure, you never end up in the same place where you started. So it's like, I feel like you're on this adventure, like finding a new place to like lay your roots down. Because you've noticed that where you've been, there hasn't been enough water, or there wasn't enough sunshine, there wasn't enough nurturing. It was like maybe somebody here just wanted to collect the fruit, but they never wanted to put in the time and effort here in order to grow a proper harvest, right? It's like they wanted you to do things for them, but they never wanted to take the time to care for you. Like, they never wanted to reciprocate. what was being asked of you. And some of you guys could be going on on another adventure, like maybe some of y'all are planning a little trip here. We have rejection is God's protection. For some reason, I want to say I'd rather it happen sooner than later, before you have invested too much. It's like I feel like you've been dealing with somebody here, and what I think is the most shocking is that somebody's true personality, their true character has been shown, and that's something that you can't reconcile. And it's put you down this path here of healing and mourning, right? Mourning the past. We have stalking socials at the bottom of the deck, and we have criminal felon right behind that. You know, this doesn't need to be like a criminal or a felon in like the 3D world. This could just be somebody here that just breaks spiritual rules, like kind of like a narcissist, right? Somebody here that likes, it's giving me like that devil energy, like a toxic individual that likes to bind people to contracts here, like bind people to some kind of servitude. Tell me more, universe. We have a Taurus here. Some of you guys could be dealing with the Taurus. You could have Taurus in your chart. They will not change. Somebody here will not change, right? They're driven by their pride. So, like, that tells me that somebody is very egotistical. It's a very, their way or the highway. Somebody acts like their shit don't stink, right? This is somebody here that feels like they're better than everybody else around them. This could be a stubborn individual. Like that Taurus and that Libra is giving me, you know, Empress energy, right? That's Venus energy. So somebody's like feminine aspect is all off. It's like they want to receive, but they don't want to go through the labor pains in order to birth a new life. They want somebody to do it for them. But because you honored yourself, you honored your heart, you're taking that action here, there is going to be swift movement with that Eight of Wands. So you're not going to be in this energy for much longer. Not especially with the Lionsgate portal that's coming up, right? What goes around comes back around. To me, the Lionsgate portal is, you know, for those of you in the US, right, for the IRS, like, there's the last day of filing your taxes, like, you have, like, the due date, like, this is the due date for, like, the karmic taxes, right? This is when you have to submit everything that you've done in the previous year, and it's gonna be judged. You know, it's when the universe balances its books. And it's like, all right, let's see what's going on in the past year. All right, so this has happened, that's happened. We have to balance these energies, the situation out, so... So it's like, who ends up owing a karmic debt, right? And who deserves a payout? Type of energy, right? And payouts happen in many different ways. They happen in blessings, and they happen in lessons. Universe, tell me more for Cancer, please. The Sun. There is going to be some kind of freedom, some kind of independence here. Whatever is happening, it cannot be stopped. And I was just talking about the Lionsgate portal, and the Sun card happens to represent Leo. And we are in Leo season. This is freedom. This is liberation. This is letting your inner child out to play. And maybe for some of you, whatever this person did to you, it like robbed your innocence of a little bit, because like it made you have to defend yourself. And it put you in like survivor mode in a way, where you felt like you couldn't let your guard down. But it's like the dark days are over. And in the Sun card, this is things being illuminated as well. Everything all out in the open here. It cannot hide. It cannot hide from the sun. Ace of Wands reversed, the Chariot reversed, and the Knight of Wands with the Four of Pentacles. It's like somebody here was really, really holding on tightly here. It's like they didn't want you to... Somebody that, you know, when some people are driven by their pride and driven by their ego, people who are innocent like you, like people who don't have unhealed trauma, and I feel like you've been dealing with somebody here who has unhealed trauma, they get really, it's like they get really complacent when it comes to a relationship, any kind of relationship. You know, where things are like, I don't know how to explain this energy. It's like this, it's so weird and it's like so twisted. Where it's like somebody here knows that you can do better. And it's like they're trying to match something that they're not. So they don't want to give you the chance or the freedom to do it or to be it. So they try to control you here because they know how loving and how nurturing you are. So it's like they want to keep that all to themselves. Like they're trying to be selfish. You know, like keeping you around as like a trophy. Like they view you as a trophy. Like, look at me, I got a good one. Type of energy here. When this person probably doesn't even really. I feel like you realize that people here didn't really have like actual, true, real feelings for you. But for them, it was more like a conquest. Like, this is what I have. This is what I was told I needed to have, right? It's like somebody who didn't really appreciate what they had or who they had. They just liked the resources. They liked the attention. They liked whatever it is that you were able to give them. Your heart. And I feel like they were holding back, but yeah, also being reckless and a little bit impulsive with the Knight of Wands. Because with this Ace of Wands in the reverse and the Chariot, it's like somebody here that's really trying to stop somebody here, because I feel like you're the type of person that has like some kind of vision for yourself and what it is that you want to go, and you just don't settle. And I feel that you've been dealing with somebody here that really has no goals or ambitions, but was like, all right, like, I have cancer, so I don't need to want anything for myself, right? Because cancer is going to provide the basic necessities of what I need. Maybe you're a very adventurous person. You have a very adventurous spirit. Like, I feel like I'm speaking to somebody here that doesn't like to do the same thing for too long, right? I feel Cancer, like you're the type of person, or this is the type of Cancer collective that this reading is for. It's like you constantly want to explore. You have like this childlike essence about you where you want to explore. You want to have fun. You want to do different things. Five of Wands and the Two of Pentacles reverse. A decision here has been made about a competition. There's a lot of Wands energy here, so this definitely tells me this has to deal with people's drive. I feel like somebody here was really trying to hold you back, to stop you from just being you. Maybe for fear of losing you, because it's like they didn't want the competition, so it's like, in their mind, they felt like they were, wow. It's like they felt like everybody else around them, maybe other people that you've dealt with, family, friends, whatever, right? It's like they were in like this competition with them that wasn't even real, because they were like, oh my god, I just don't want to, like, anybody can just sweep Cancer away from me. There's the Empress in the reverse, like I said. There's a needy individual. This is somebody here who wants to be taken care of, but doesn't want to put any effort. This is somebody here whose idea of love is what it is that they receive. This is somebody here that doesn't love freely. This is somebody who also doesn't love themselves. So, and if somebody can't love themselves, they can't love other people. Because love is unconditional. Like I said, somebody here has a lot of unhealed trauma, Cancer. And I feel like you've been tired of waiting for somebody to catch up. Tell me more, please, for Cancer. I feel like there's been a prolonged ending. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. And there's that Five of Pentacles in the Hermit. The Three of Pentacles reverse and the Six of Swords. It's like they don't want you to go, but they don't want to work with you. Like, they can't. Because this talks about teamwork. So it's like somebody here cannot give the same amount that you give, but yet they don't want you to leave. But unwilling to do the job, and you're just tired of following somebody that's not really going anywhere. And I feel like some of y'all are definitely gone within. You have definitely gone within. This has been an adventure, a soul's adventure, and you have discovered the answer that you have been seeking. Is that sometimes some things come to an end so that way new beginnings can take place. And that we owe it to ourselves to chase our dreams with this Page of Cups. Right? Cups are all about, it's not just about like love. Like, people think of just love like romantic love, but it's about our dreams, it's about our inspiration. It's about the things that bring us joy and happiness, and that's not always just with love, like with another person. It's like that line from the Fall Out Boy song, Save Rock and Roll, right? You are what you love, not who loves you. Tell me more, universe, for Cancer for August. I feel like this adventure is finally coming to an end, and it's finally realigning things internally with you and allowing you to finally move on. The Knight of Pentacles in the reverse and the Hanged Man. Yeah, realizing that where the stall in your life has been. I feel like you have woken up to a harsh reality of somebody. Going through the pains of that, removing those blockages here, and finally realigning with your heart. And this could be you giving somebody here some bad news with the Page of Swords in the reverse and the Knight of Swords in the reverse. You know, it's that you see things clearly here. You're no longer trapped and you're no longer stuck. And you're thinking of time, when times were happy, when times were different here. Tell me more for Cancer, please. The Emperor reversed, the Page of Pentacles, and the Death reversed, with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. The Emperor in the reverse is somebody doesn't do right for anybody involved, for everybody involved. This is somebody who's very selfish. They don't care about anybody else. They're only caring about themselves. And it's been stalling some kind of growth for you, Cancer. Rejection is God's. You feel like like you're. It's like this hits you, like at your core. With rejection is God's protection. It's like finding out after all this time how somebody really truly feels, right? And seeing how somebody here was only trying to make sure that they were taken care of, make sure that they were satisfied here, and they didn't care if it cost you grief or sadness here with the Emperor in the reverse. This is like somebody who's a very a tyrant. And I'm not using, you know, somebody's unhealed trauma as an excuse, because there is no excuse to be a dick. There really isn't. I feel like somebody's true colors have really shown. Three of Wands in the reverse, in the floor. Yeah. I feel like you're finally waking up and seeing what's been in front of you the whole time, right? And notice how it's like the universe trying to give you this cup. And sometimes that opportunity, sometimes that love is meant for you and not anybody else. And there may be feelings here with this individual. There may be some kind of connection here. There may have been a past with that Six of Pentacles, but that doesn't give anybody an excuse to treat you the way that they have. So I feel like August is a pivotal month for you. And I feel like you're going to be feeling both ends of the spectrum, like going through the dark, but headed into this amazing, beautiful light, where you're finally going to be able to be free. Universe, please give me an affirmation for Cancer. You guys have two of them. We have abundance and communication. Congratulations, it seems you're due for a little, and a little's crossed off, and it says in an infinitely big piece of abundance pie. Feel like you don't deserve it? Knock it off. It's already plated and ready to hit your table. Reluctant to take it? Shut your hole. Abundance pie is big enough to serve everyone. So get your whipped cream ready, unless you're lactose intolerant, and enjoy your well-deserved metaphorical dessert. So your dessert is coming in. Communication. Wonder how the other person's feeling? Ask them. Wish they knew how you were feeling? Tell them. You've just been drafted into the communication army, where there is a strict do ask, do tell policy. Speak with kindness and gentleness, and reach an understanding. If you don't, assumption will make asses of everyone, including the person who came up with the assumption. Wow, when I just put this deck down, I put it on top of the other deck, this one, it was right on top of the they will not change. And maybe that's what you're finding out in communication with this person, that somebody will not change. And maybe maybe this is somebody here that just assumes things all the time and they don't even communicate effectively with you, and that's why they act like a tyrant here, because somebody lacks poor communication skills. And you're tired of having your heart questioned. Universe. Or having your intentions questioned. Alrighty. We have healing. Number 36. The true essence of your soul is one of complete health. Ganesha is pictured sitting on a peacock. Peacock feathers have been used in curative remedies for thousands of years and across countless traditional cultures. They are said to carry spiritual medicinal energy that can assist people seeking balance and healing in their lives. The challenges of daily life can throw you out of balance with the truth of your being. It is easy to get caught up in the daily grind and in general feeling of lack. Remember that you were created from the perfection of divine light and love. Your physical body is simply a shell that covers your soul. True healing is only possible when you take responsibility for your own well-being on this earth, in your self-empowerment. See yourself as complete, healthy, and whole. Ganesha prompts you to believe that you truly are capable of handling any matters of health or relationships without blame and with integrity and grace. And that is what I have for y'all, Cancer. I'm sending you all lots of love and lots of light. It has not been an easy journey. But I feel like you're finally entering your winning era. The first one out, I mean, with this Sun card and this Eight of Wands, I feel like the time is now for you. That is what I have, y'all. Ciao.